All right, Jaguars have a huge game Sunday at NRG Stadium.
Nice.
In Houston. I almost said Allegiant or
It's
Alliant.
Raiders.
Okay. Yeah, I knew that.
Alliant is like another
For
sport, I think.
the first place in the AFC South, and did not expect this to be happening this late in the season versus the Texans with a rookie head coach, rookie quarterback, who is getting a lot of MVP consideration. Will it actually happen if he keeps up this play? So a lot of things have to happen. He has to keep up this play, not throw 3 picks in a game like he did last week. And the voters have to give an MVP to a rookie for the first time ever. So, regardless of all that, the Jaguars could easily stop the momentum of C.J. Stroud on Sunday. Do we think they can do it? I think yes. We think they can do it.
Yeah.
Because they've played lights out. The defense has played pretty much lights out and has handed the opposing offense for most of the games this season outside of maybe the Niners.
Mm-hmm.
But great plays that Brock Purdy made that game.
It just sucks that we have to now go do this at their home.
I know. Well,
But
yeah.
we play better on the road.
Which is funny because last year, home record was crazy good.
Yeah.
Like the season tickets, you got so much for your money last year that it kind of sucks that it's the opposite this year.
Yeah, because I missed a lot of those games last year and been at all the home ones this year and I've seen a lot of L's. But yeah, we definitely can beat the Texans. Not worried about our ability to do that. It's just the history with the team and the Jags being a little inconsistent offensively. And it just makes me extremely nervous. And it's a tough place to be right now because, I mean, if we had played them a little better in week 3, maybe I'd feel a little more confident about the game. But I'm one of those Jags fans where if we previously played terribly against a team, I'm kind of reserved in my opinion of us dominating them. Like you can hear the shakiness in my voice as I speak on the Texans. CJ Stroud's got me by the throat right now. He's playing fucking great. And I saw this at Ohio State. We saw it in the game against Georgia where he should have came back and won that game. Their kicker missed a field goal. So I'm a little nervous. And we're going to be right here in this room watching this game, live streaming our reactions. And it's going to be the longest 3.5 hours of my life because I'm scared. Because if the Texans win this game, we drop to like 6th seed in the AFC. Because they've already beaten us. They're 1 game back. 2 wins against us. They're first in our division. And we're dropping like
and we're
plummeting in the AFC.
Their schedule remaining is just a lot.
So easy.
It's so easy.
So lucky.
Right. So lucky. So easy. Yeah, it's a little scary, the remaining games that they have compared to the remaining games we have.
The only positive I see in us losing is that the rest of our schedule is not too bad either besides the Ravens game. Everything else is I feel pretty comfortable.
You should probably be favored in every game except the Ravens.
Yeah, we played Jake Browning. We played
Depending
Dorian
on what happens
Thompson
until
Robinson. We got a bad one against Lamar. That's at home at least.
At
Sunday
home,
Night
yeah.
Football, but we're not good there.
Yeah, we should be favored in all of these.
Except
We're
the Ravens.
favored at Houston. Why wouldn't we be favored depending on what happens there? Why wouldn't we be favored at home versus Baltimore? It all depends on what happens.
If
leading up
Baltimore
to that.
looks really bad the next 3 weeks, then yeah. But
really bad,
currently, as we stand, the Jags are favored in every game except the Ravens.
I wonder what would happen if.
Even
Who said that?
even
Me.
without
Okay.
even without Mark Andrews.
Well, if we both went out until that game. I mean, we're at home.
Then still probably the Ravens.
Oh.
I don't know. It'd be close.
Would be
It
close.
would depend. But if the game was tomorrow, this week, it would be Ravens favored.
Yeah.
Do you know what the line is, Houston?
I don't.
I've seen some guess. Yeah.
Oh.
Is it Jags 2 and Jags 3
Does that mean Jags are favored by
minus Jags minus 3?
3? Jeez.
I think it's like 2.5.
Okay.
Wow. You guys are bullish on the Jags.
What is it?
Jags are. There's some that are just pick 'em, and then others
Okay.
Jags favored 1. I mean, they blew us out last time. They
That's
got
fair.
the MVP on their team. I like that I kind of like that we're playing there, and I like that all week it'll be, or we're already halfway through the week, but I know our players read this shit. I know they watch the TVs. They have NFL Network on the screen in the locker room all the time. And I know Doug hypes them up probably with some videos. So a lot of CJ Stroud MVP talk is great for us. A lot of Texans are going to win the division is good for us.
Yikes. The sound of that.
Yeah. All of that is good for us going here because we play so much better, it seems like, with a chip on our shoulder. Plus, Zay Jones back somehow is the key to the offense. I don't know and I'm not sure if it's even – how is it true? I'm not sure. It's kind of weird with a team that has Calvin Ridley, Evan Ingram, Christian Kirk, Travis Etienne, that we need Zay Jones just to be on the field for Calvin Ridley to.
Well, he is a
unlocked.
deep threat, so like maybe him being on the field like creates more space because Zay Jones can like take another defender deep down the field, which allows Calvin Ridley to run shorter routes. Whereas he's not on the field, our fourth receiver in his place is like Jamal Agnew and Tim Jones, who are not as good as Zay. And
yeah, I guess it's that outside threat that we need because Christian Kirk isn't that.
Parker Washington?
He's special teams. They don't use him on offense.
And he was a slot guy, I think, in college, right?
He was a slot guy. But I have PTSD from when we went to the opener in 2021.
I know.
Like, Texans just have, like, this cloud over me. And until I can see us dominate them, not in a way like last year where we were on, like, our 6-game win streak to go to the playoffs when Texans were tanking to get Stroud. That one don't really count. 37-3 game, like Texans needed to lose that game to be in the position they were to draft Stroud. This is different now. Like they're playing to win the division right now, which is crazy to even say right now.
I think we're going to show up. I think our players, like we are obviously the better and deeper roster, and I think our players knowing that this could be for the division, I think they'll really show up. What are the odds that CJ Stroud is going to have a wide open touchdown this game? What are the odds that we're going to let up
Tank Dell
2 deep touchdown passes from him?
The fact that CJ Stroud
get no pass rush like last time,
Yeah.
it's got to be different.
Stroud's doing this with Tank Dell, like Schultz,
Yeah, he's playing amazing.
Robert Woods. Yeah, I couldn't even tell you who the wide receiver 2 is behind. Not Noah Brown. He's out.
Nico Collins.
Yeah, Nico Collins. Like Devin Singletary has like 100 yards in the last 2 games. He's not a 100-yard rusher. He gets the Texans, and all of a sudden they're a machine. I don't get it, but we do have the better roster. We have the better coach, and I think Doug Peterson will rally. Like I love watching Doug Peterson's post-game speeches after dubs. Like that's a guy I want to play for. That's a guy I can rally around every game, and he's got his work cut out for him because these Texans ain't gonna be no scrub this weekend. We need another 100-yard Ridley game for sure.
I'll settle for like 4 touchdowns from Trevor again.
Yeah,
Settle.
I'll take that.
I would also take the same result that happened last time we went to Houston last year. That was just so comfortable. That was another game that was like, okay, moving on. Don't care. We beat them. We're supposed to, just like the Titans won. What would you guess Calvin Ridley on Prize Picks has more or less receiving yards after coming off a 100-yard game and Zay Jones playing again this week?
I still think it's probably like in the 60s.
I was going to say 61.5.
56.5. Take the Moors, everyone. Take the Moors.
56?
Whoa. Guess who has the same amount projected in this game receiving yards as him? The same amount.
Christian Kirk?
Yes.
They gave him the same exact line?
Same line.
It's like flip a coin. Who's Trevor throwing to this game? Bing, bing, bing. Zay Jones.
I would love Travis Etienne to get in the end zone again. He has taken a couple weeks off.
Has he scored since the Steelers game?
No.
It's been Trevor's show. They swapped.
Well, yeah, for a game.
Yeah.
No one did anything versus the 49ers.
So we still have a good run D. So this is going to have to just
It's a CJ Stroud game.
Yeah,
We need a pass rush.
It's going to come down to stopping CJ Stroud again because I'm looking at last game stats against them, and they didn't have a rusher over 41 yards.
Yeah, the Texans don't have that great of a rushing attack. So
Right. I
gotta stop him in the air.
I don't see Singletary's running 100 yards on us like he's been doing consistently the past couple weeks. Like, this is going to be us versus Stroud. That's it.
I'm afraid Tyson Campbell might not be playing. That hamstring those always linger. Very annoying.
Well, I feel like our backup secondary should be able to lock up this Texans
You'd hope.
wide receiving core.
I think it'll come
Tank
down
Dell
to
looks really good.
it's really coming down to
Tank Dell.
Oh, yeah.
It's really coming down to the pass rush this game, which has got to be.
And-
it's got to be better than the first
And
time. we
CJ
played him.
Stroud mistakes because
Did you see his 2 picks he threw last week?
3.
They were bad. I know,
Yeah.
but 2 of them
Oh,
I
okay.
saw were bad, like really bad.
so hopefully we can make him a little scared, throw some picks because I feel like he threw 3 picks and got a W. I feel like if he throws 3 picks against us,
Oh no, that's not. Yeah, he's not getting a W.
we'll be able to take advantage of those turnovers. So
Score prediction.
Ooh.
Not that these ever go right,
they don't.
but it's fun to do. Got to do it.
Let me ponder real quick. I think they're only going to have pass touchdowns. There's not going to be any rush touchdowns. So give me. I think Texans put up 17.
Oh my God,
What?
I have a score. I just want to see if you completely copy my score that's in my head. That was what I had for the Texans. Will you believe me if I tell you if you're right?
Yes.
Okay, go. Jaguars.
Jaguars. I didn't have the Jags number yet. I was
That's
thinking
fine.
of it
It can still happen.
but I was going to give us the win, obviously, just like I did against the Niners, and that went. You guys know how it went.
That's fine. You've been right most of the year.
Yeah. Jags. We're always good for a field goal or two, so I'm going to say 24.
Yes. That is the exact score out of my head. That is crazy.
24-17 Jags.
Same. Jack, you have a score?
The score in my head was 30-28 Jags.
Whoa. High scoring. That would give me ulcers.
Anytime I predict a high-scoring game, it doesn't happen, so
Yeah, never does.
I'm going to just say 24-17. That's pretty high-scoring. 24 is high-scoring in my eyes in the NFL.
All right, please watch us on our YouTube. If you don't have anyone to watch with Sunday, we will be streaming this game post-Thanksgiving. I'm sure we'll have some Thanksgiving leftovers. We'll be streaming on YouTube, youtube.com/DunnandDrew. Join us. Get involved in the live chat. It's always fun to talk to you guys. And we haven't done this
Since London games.
since Bills.
That was
Because we
great.
were on the road for New Orleans and on the road for Pittsburgh. We have not done a live stream in so long. I cannot wait.
I need a break from the bank,
Yeah.
which next 2 home games, primetime, baby.
Oh, God.
So,
Yeah, if we win this, it's going to be a fun December.
yeah.
Such a fun December, especially those primetime games.
Yeah. Give us something to celebrate, Jags, because we can go into Monday Night Football against Jake Browning. Like, I'm going to feel like I felt last year against the Texans. Like, this is going to be a breeze. Jake Browning, and then I'm going to Cleveland for Dorian Thompson, Robinson, whoever his name is.
I'm sorry. I thought we had Browns in between Texans and
Oh,
Bengals.
We go-
That's crazy. If we win this game and go play Bengals here Monday Night Football, first place in the South by 2 games
another
after beating the Texans.
lady
It's gonna be
tailgate.
a crazy tailgate and crazy atmosphere. Bring your towels.
So let me not get ahead of myself, but I would say this season has been far better tailgates, but last season has been far better games. Before, after the losing streak, of course. But the season has yet to play out, so that's just where we're at now. We've had a ton of great tailgates already this year, and there's so many more that we can have. So I'm excited. But first, Jags have to be the Texans, because if they don't, it'll be a miserable Monday Night Football. Because
We'll talk ourselves into it when that time comes.
we will, but we'll be going into that game not leading the division, so it'll be kind of like a bummer.
Yeah.
But let's talk more positive. 24-17 Jags. We'll see you on Sunday.
That's the overall. How much